Hello Virgo, we are focusing on new beginnings today, looking at what's coming in over the next month, courtesy of the new moon in Virgo, in your very own sign on the 15th of September. We'll pull an oracle to get a theme of what's being addressed for you by this new moon, and pull some tarot to understand your experience of these new beginnings, the obstacles you may need to overcome, and some advice if you don't like the outcome of what we're going to see today. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name's Kirstine. I'm a full-time professional tarot reader and astrologer. Right, okay, Virgo, let's get you some cards. I hope you're enjoying your birthday season. We do have a year ahead forecast for you in the link down below. Check that out if you haven't seen it already. Right, okay. Right, let's get you some tarot. Virgo, right, in the past, oh, 10 of Swords reversed. Okay, temporary reprieve from something very difficult here. Current energy, Princess of Swords. That's the Page of Swords in the decks. Incoming, woo, Virgo, 2 of Cups. Some kind of perfect match for you. Whether this is romance, love, creativity, whatever it is, it's singing your song. Your energy, you've got the 3 of Wands reversed. Around you, we've got the 8 of Swords. Right, okay, looks like someone's around you, or the situation around you. There's definitely some kind of clearing of an oppressive thought or an inability to see a way forward. Obstacle to overcome, we've got the 5 of Cups. Outcome is the 6 of Swords. As I say, we will pull you some clarifiers for this outcome if we don't like the look of it, to see what we can do to improve. Underlying energy, we've got the 3 of Cups. Okay, with the 3 of Cups, this for me points to our soul tribe. It points to celebrations. It talks to group happiness. For some, if this is tapping into a romantic situation for you, sometimes the 3 of Cups can bring that group energy into our romantic relationships. So it can talk about third-party situations. Right, okay, but anyway, we'll dig into that a little bit more. Right, okay, so let's wrong one. Let's get you an oracle to have a look at the theme. What's this new moon in Virgo addressing for you? What's the theme of what we've got going on here? Virgo. Oh, hello. The thinking woman. Okay. This is somebody, a female, who is really kind of using her brain box. Really using logic, thinking her way out of things. I mean, this does sort of really put me in mind of Virgo energy. But anyway, so yes, we're using our intellect, we're using our thoughts, we're maybe being strategic this month, Virgo. Right, so let's have a look then. This reading may pick up on the themes that we saw in your season or your full moon readings. The links to those are down below if you want to check those out. Right, the current situation then. Okay, so situation, we've got the Princess of Swords reversed. Your energy, we've got the 3 of Wands reversed. And around you, we've got the 8 of Swords reversed. So with your energy here, the 3 of Wands, when it comes in upright, talks about exploring, feeling comfortable, exploring new situations, or sometimes it can be an energy of waiting for your ships to come in. You've set out on a new path, you've put your effort and your energy into something, and now you're sitting waiting for your reward. When it comes in reverse, there's a sense here of if you've been out exploring, trying to achieve something, trying to progress something, this can talk about that kind of failing or returning back to an earlier point in the cycle, returning to the home environment. It can also talk about, not getting the reward, feeling as if your expectations are not being met with this 3 of Wands. Situation, the energy that we've got the Princess of Swords reversed. Upright with the swords, this talks about communication. The swords also, can touch on kind of pain, suffering, clarity, that kind of thing. The page is a little bit of an aloof energy. It can talk about communicating from a distance, but it does talk a lot about with the page, when there's difficulties or there's a lot of conversation needed, the page can be a bit of an aloof energy. If things get too kind of complicated, or if there's too much demanded of the page, then there's a sense of detachment. This is the type of person where, like, I need to talk, and they're like, no, not my party, not my monkey. I'm just not. I can't bother talking about this. When it comes in reverse, there's a sense of no matter what you try and suggest, there's an overzealousness with regards to finding issues or refusing to engage. It's like seeing everything's a problem, everything's an issue, seeing a problem in everything. And then around you, we've got this Eight of Swords. When it's upright, this talks about not understanding a way forward. It can talk about having oppressive ideas about something. When it comes in reversed, this talks about being liberated or freed from an oppressive situation or kind of difficult thoughts or a difficult mindset about something. So it looks like around you, and I think this might be why we've got this Two of Cups coming in. I think, Virgo, surprise! Surprise! Something that you think has not gone well, something that you're now not expecting a reward from. You know, you kind of feel like a little bit of a failure around it. You've sort of detached. You think, right, well, okay, that's definitely a problem. I'm not expecting anything from this. Surprise! Your environment, there seems to be a bit of a step change. So before in the past, we've got this Ten of Swords energy. This talks about the Ten of Swords is like a painful ending, feeling defeated, feeling betrayed. When it comes in reverse, this can talk about a reprieve from that situation. It's a temporary reprieve, but, you know, there's always a possibility here. And I think, I mean, looking at this, I think, Virgo, in essence, looking at this, there is a sense here of something that you thought had ended quite difficultly. You thought that there was you were hoping that maybe there was some kind of coming back from it, but you're not seeing any sign of it on the horizon as far as you're concerned. It's you know, it's failed. It's a massive problem. I think the surprise for you this month is that actually the environment doesn't agree with you. Or, I mean, it could be that you're seeing another way forward in this. I think your environment, there's definitely a sense of a new way forward coming in. The thinking woman, are you strategizing your way out? Are you suddenly getting like a blinding light of inspiration here with this, Virgo? Yeah, so incoming energy, we've got the Two of Cups. Amazing. We'll get some clarifiers for this for you. The Two of Cups is that perfect match energy. So whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, something that you're sinking all of your kind of your creativity into, something that you thought was done, dusted, and there was no chance of ever getting anything from, you know, it's like kind of dead in the water. It looks like it's coming back in, or it's certainly coming. There's a perfect match in some sense here coming in for you. And as I say, with this Three of Cups on the underlying, this can talk about our community. If this is work, it can talk about our sort of our customer base, you know, the people that we sell our products or our services to. Or it could also be maybe for some of you, if this is a romantic situation, you could have been engaged in a, what is it, a ménage à trois. There might be 3 people involved in this. And you kind of given up and thought, oh, this is a massive problem. I'm not doing this. And then all of a sudden, incoming for you this month, we've got a sense of whatever it was that you were hoping for, it's coming in as the perfect match. So this to me would be in full agreement. It matches your values, it matches your intentions. So that is really good news. Obstacle for you, we've got the Five of Cups. Outcome, we've got the Six of Swords. Excuse me. Okay. The Five of Cups, it does talk about loss, disappointment, suffering, but with the Five, are we doing it with this one? Yeah, so with the Five, there's often a focus on the things that went wrong. And we forget to see that there's actually 2 here upright. So I think for you, Virgo, whatever this situation is that you've sort, you know, it's a massive problem. I've drawn a line under it. There's no way back from this. It was a failure. I'm not expecting anything now. The obstacle for you this month is actually to see what can be salvaged. You know, stop focusing on what's gone wrong and try and think about what can be salvaged from the situation. And certainly this is that Two of Cups here coming in. That's your 2. That's your 2 that you're not looking at. That's your 2 that you're not expecting because you're so busy focusing on the difficulties, the problems that we see with this Page of Swords. That, you know, it could be difficult to accept this Two of Cups when it does come in. And then the outcome, we've got the Six of Swords. This is like a sort of a peaceful transition can talk about moving away, moving on from conflict. So I think whatever this Ten of Swords was here, this difficult, painful ending, trying to get a reprieve or be rescued, you know, put together a rescue plan for whatever this was. It does look like with this Six of Swords, there is a sense here of moving on from conflict, moving on to something better. But let's get you some clarifiers. We'll get you a word of support. Surprise, Virgo. Just when you'd given up hope, stop focusing on the bad shit. There's good stuff here. There's something in this situation, whatever it is for you, that can be salvaged. Right, okay, let's have a look. You and your loved ones are safe. You meaning Cancer. Okay. Cancerian energy does sort of relate generally to the home environment. Whatever is going on here, Virgo, there is a reassurance here coming in from this new moon in Virgo that whatever you decide to do, you and your loved ones are safe. With timing, this could be pointing directly to Cancer season. So with this new moon that you've got coming in, this may be because there's something that that started back in Cancer season, which would have been mid-June to mid-July. Or this could be, yeah, so that's, yeah, so Cancer season, or it may well be something, might be pointing to something that sort of happened back in Capricorn season also. So we've got those two sort of, but yeah, I think looking at this is something that started, or maybe something that you drew a line under, something that you were trying to achieve back in Cancer season. We do have Mercury retrograde at the moment, guys. In our sign. I don't know how it's treating you, but I'm having a bit of a nightmare. I keep saying the wrong thing. Can bring in people and situations from the past that we thought were done and dusted. You know, that we thought that we'd moved on from, and they come back for us to renew, redo, review. So this might well be a little birthday gift for you. Something that you'd given up hope from Mercury retrograde. So right, okay, but you and your loved ones are safe, guys. New moon in Cancer. Right, let's get you some clarifiers. Virgo. For you, Virgo, this new moon, particularly if you're Virgo rising, it is actually kicking off in your first house. This can point to your identity, your body, you know, kind of your sense of purpose. So for some of you, there may be your beginnings related directly to that. If it's your birthday around about this full moon, if your sun in your chart is between 20 and 22 degrees, then this coming year is actually going to be a really big one for you. Also check, if you do have your astrology chart, check for other planets and angles between 20 and 22 degrees of Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius and Pisces, because these whatever you've got there, planets or angles, will actually be playing a very big role in whatever's coming in for you. With this new moon energy. Right, okay, so let's get you a clarifier for this Two of Cups. Oh, this is amazing. Two of Cups. Right, Virgo, no clarification needed. It is the Two of Cups. It just is. Perfect match. Whatever this is for you, whatever it is you've been trying to do, they're coming in, it's coming back, and it's absolutely spot on matching whatever it is you want it to be. Five of Cups. The moon. Yeah, I mean, with the moon energy, this can be a little bit of a kind of a tricky, we're navigating through terrain that we don't know. I mean, this is something, you know, with the moon, we don't really know how to kind of navigate forward. We're sort of fumbling around in the dark, trying to understand our way forward. We've all got like kind of two voices in our head. The happy dog, you know, yeah, you can do it, yeah, you can do it. And then the wolf that's like, are you sure? You sure you don't know what you're doing? Don't be silly. And the thing with this, Virgo, with the moon, there's always a choice here. What are you using to navigate? What are you using in your life to make choices? Are you making choices from optimism, a place of joy and goodness? Or are you making your choices and navigating your life through fear? And I think, yeah, I mean, there's a sense here of, if you turn around and look at these two cups, oh, whatever it is, guys, it is beautiful. This is not coming in with false pretenses at all, I don't think. There's definitely something worthwhile in this situation that's coming back that's really worth a second look. Obviously, it's up to you. You know, it's your choice. Right, let's have a look. Six of Swords. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Hanged Man reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Underlying energy, the King of Pentacles. Right, okay. So we've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. So with the King and the Queen can be coming in as people. Could be talking about this partnership. I mean, this could definitely be a partner for you, whether this is romantic, business, creative, whatever. With the King, I mean, this does talk to you, you know, there's a sense of enjoying, feeling successful, feeling generous in life. And then the Queen, we've got this sense of, you know, a lack of trust in the situation or self, a lack of self-belief. So I think with this Six of Swords energy, to move on together. I mean, this does look like a beautiful match. Obviously, it's not for me to tell you what to do, but you know, to move on, there is a sense here of you know, can you trust this? You know, can you trust this person to kind of step up, allocate the resources, whether this is time, effort, energy, love, money, to this. We've got the Hanged Man reversed, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Hanged Man reversed talks about the Hanged Man upright talks about seeing things from a different perspective, but this can be like a kind of a static energy, nothing really going on the surface, but stuff going on underneath. When it comes, it can also talk about, you know, sort of standing in your power, being yourself, irrespective of what other people think, you know, sort of society pressure. With this Queen of, you know, with this Queen of Pentacles, I think there's definitely a sense of needing to believe that this can work out for you, needing to believe that this situation can change and move forward. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this does talk about a struggle, struggling against or adapting to circumstances. I think whatever this situation was for you, Virgo, this painful ending that maybe you were trying to sort of resuscitate somehow in the past, that may have worked temporarily or possibly not even at all, and you're looking at it now thinking, you know, this is a massive issue. I've failed. This isn't going anywhere. The obstacle here for you does seem to be believing that there has actually been a change in circumstances and adapting to this change in circumstances. I mean, I can understand why, if you're feeling like this about something, and then they come trotting in, you know, they've changed their mind. It's like, oh yeah, I've had a massive epiphany. I know how to move forward now. I see the truth. That awful thought that I had before, that difficult thought, it's gone. I'm showing up. Here I am, Two of Cups. Pick me. Pick me, pick me. I can understand why you might have a little bit of a suspicion. You're thinking about this. Are you doing a little bit of analysis paralysis, Virgo? I'm a Virgo Sun Venus. I can think the arse out of anything. What are you using to make your choices with this, Virgo? Are you navigating from a place of fear, or are you navigating from a place of empowerment? The obstacle for you is to understand that situations can truly change. People do change. Leopards can occasionally change their spots. You know, stop struggling. Understand that the situation has changed. Stop struggling against adapting to it. You know, take action. Have trust, have belief. I mean, this person, they're showing up. Matching. Two of Cups. What you want to say about the Two of Cups, it's the Two of Cups. You know, enough said. Whatever this is, Virgo, it's perfect. Now, it's not for me to tell you what to do, because obviously there's been defeat, betrayal, you know, in the past. But you and your loved ones are safe, Virgo. If you can suspend your disbelief that people and situations cannot change, adapt to the changing circumstances, see the truth for what it is, understand that there is actually something that can be salvaged from this, and whatever this, guys, it's absolutely beautiful. It is a perfect match for you. I'll be back in a week or so with your Libra readings. I wish you clear eyes, calm minds, and a resilient heart.